Yerrp, it's your boy Delatone. Welcome back to another episode. Shout out to REMG Studios, where we hold it down here, where we have the best artist interviews, period. And if you think different, prove it. We're here today with the boy, Rosa. What do you like to call Ken Rosa or Go Rosa?
I mean, you just say Rosa. Everybody just call me Rosa.
Okay, yeah, I know what I call you.
That's why I kind of changed it in the first place.
Okay, I respect that. Well, I guess you kind of answered that, like why the change. I know, kind of jumping immediately into music. You dropped a project earlier on SoundCloud this year called The Leaks.
Yeah.
And that actually has some of my favorite songs you've ever released on it. Body Yachty that's tough. And actually I like the work that you and Ice Water Black, a producer here from Wilmington, Delaware, I love the work that you two do together. Can you kind of like talk about that project?
The Leak John?
Yeah.
I've been working on a first project for like fucking years, and just mad shit kept happening, like personal shit, legal shit with labels, like, cause I had the independent deal before.
The one up in New York?
Yeah, the heavyset joint. But just mad shit just kept postponing, and then majority it was me though, just personal stuff. So I had mad shit that was supposed to be for this project, supposed to be for that one, like over time. And it just got to that point, I'm like, man, I'm about to put everything out. So in order for me to drop my new stuff that I'm comfortable with, let me just get all this other stuff out the way. But a lot of this stuff is lost vocals, lost beat stems, just sessions that I don't have access to anymore, so I can't fully get them mixed and mastered and do the things that I want to do with the songs.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not about to just go and redo something, try to recreate it. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just put it out like this.
Yeah, it kind of fucks up the energy. Like if you had a certain energy when you were recording one track, then you had to go and recreate that same energy or more to create something similar to that song. I ain't gonna hold you though. Or that Hands on You song and Purple Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been riding to that. That's the shit, bro.
Those are supposed to be on you, man. Like the legit joints. Just I don't have access to them files.
Them shits hard. I ain't gonna lie, them shits. I was playing that shit. I think I was in New York, and it dropped, and I was with a couple of my friends, my cousins, Mike and Miles. Shout out to Miles Henderson and Mike Henson, and
shout out to them.
We were honestly, I think my SoundCloud, it didn't even tell me that was gonna play. Like it was just like, it just came on.
Go.
And we was sitting there talking about something, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit, alright. And he was like, nigga, I don't know. We went to the thing, I was like, nigga, this is Rosa. And he was like Ken Rosa? I was like, yeah, he dropped the whole project. We went through that shit, and I was like, bro, he got released more shit. And coming from that literal statement, you released a single, Get a Clue. Now, it's funny, I've seen many videos with shout out to Rex, shout out to Senny. I've seen like them posting videos of them listening to Get a Clue and like their reaction to it. Rex had the funny one, like him crying in the car.
I got more than one of the crying videos for that, so I got a couple crying joints.
But I feel like that sound for Get a Clue is like, that sound really like well polished Rosa. Like that sound like that type of song. It sound like almost like you could put an orchestra behind you with that. Like it's well like put together. Can you kind of explain how you like put that song together? Like the step by step like situation, like where you recorded, like who was with you, kind of like the inspiration of that song.
Yerrp had this song first. Everybody know I work with Yerrp.
Shout out to Yerrp
all the time. I work with my other producers, but Yerrp, we brothers, we in this like all the way around, not just the music. So he had the idea first. Like he had like the whole scheme of the song was already there, and he presented it to me. I added whatever I was gonna add to it, switch it up. Then we took it to the engineer. Engineer had his ideas on it too, so it was just a collaborative effort.
Okay.
But I'll say this, them other songs on the leaks and just all them songs supposed to sound like that. But it's a part of the mixing and mastering that take it to the next level. Like you could just be hot as shit, but if the mix not there, it's not gonna be the same like results.
All right, so Rosa this is for those up and coming artists. For your sounds and your songs, if you want it to sound a certain way, mixing and mastering mean everything.
Everything.
I mean, your talent is one thing, but like for us consumers to hear your music, when you get it mixed and mastered, to hear my shit or hear your shit in my Beats headphones or in my whip, to make it sound the same anywhere you play it, that's the mixing and mastering of it. Make sure you get that shit done.
And I've been struggling with that. Like, it took me a while to find my engineer. Like, that was another one of the things that was setting me back while I kept losing stems and all the shit with the stems and the sessions is people wasn't doing their job right. They weren't professional. They didn't know what they was doing.
Right.
So even the people that kept stems and it was more professional with it, they skill level wasn't what I was looking for.
I feel
so I found bro, Godfather 666. He do all my shit and
Hold up.
He the one.
All right, so it's a bunch of shout outs in this episode. Shout out to Mikey of Factavious. And he just played me Godfather 666. It's a video of a dude in like a black trench coat. But the fucking song has a transition within like a minute 15, minute 20, something like that. That shit is insane, bro. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Bro make his own music too. That's like we got together because he wanted to make a song with me. He told me, shit, I could record it myself. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. And then I seen how nice he was. We did it, and then from there I got him like we set in stone. I need him doing all my stuff. So, but yeah, with his music, he crazy too. So
like the Mike Dean of our area.
He's 100% the Mike Dean of our area, but also like with his own music, he experiments a lot. So you're not gonna get like nothing regular from him at all. You watch any other videos, it's all gonna be crazy like that.
Yeah, the video Mikey showed me was insane. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But like the music is undeniable, so I was like, keep it on. Like keep the shit hard. So well, with you dropping the Leaks and then you dropping Get a Clue as a separate single from the Leaks, I thought Get a Clue was gonna be on Splice, which Splice is on all streaming services right now. Yeah. You can go listen to that, go stream it, download it, buy it, all that. Everything you can think of. It's great music. With Splice, I thought Get a Clue should have been on Splice. This is me, just because that's the one that got me like, I was already on your music, but it was like, I could feel the rollout now. Cause like he dropped the Leaks and I was like, damn, that's a lot of songs to drop. Then Get a Clue came out like relatively close to that. And I was like, okay, so now I know Rose is coming. Yeah. Like that was literally like the, all right, here it comes.
I know a lot of people thought that it was gonna be on there, but it's just two different things. Like Get a Clue, I was able to have access to my files and keep on to that. So that wasn't one of the ones that was falling short and to go into that group of songs. So it was gonna be in the real deal, but at the same time, it was a different time when I did that than when I did the Splice. So my new project Splice is just a different time, different vibe, different energy than when I was doing that. So it's not saying I'm not gonna be on that type time, because the new music I'm gonna put out is gonna be more R&B, but Splice is just raw. So I just left it as it is.
I will say, so again, personal favorites on Splice is Never Do. I like Never Do a lot. That's a really good vibe. And Animal. I mean, Animal that's a tough record.
Yeah, that's like my favorite maybe.
Yeah, those two records together I think are just, and obviously then you dropped this week. I saw a lot of like trailers, and I was actually sharing a lot of trailers via Instagram for Dancing in the Rain.
Dancing in the Rain.
Can you tell us like break down the video, like you know how you guys put that together, and then also like how you broke down and made the song Dancing in the Rain?
The video is just a representation of the song, but in visual form, just trying to give like the rawness and just everything I was talking about in the song, but just put it in visual form. So you see like almost every element of what I'm speaking of in those lyrics is in the video. So yeah, but with the song, you know, Quadi, my brother. We doing the shout outs on here, so
Shout out to Quadi.
Quadi Diesel. So me and him, we got like artists have like inside jokes.
Yeah.
Like in song. So you know how like it'll be an artist that you might hear them use the same reference in like a season or an album, and then years later they might bring it up again, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. So with me and him, we got the junkie dancing. So it's like, you feel me? you serve the J and he dancing crazy. So you know him, he was saying they doing the crip walk, they doing all type of, you feel me? He got the J's doing the crip walk, we had the J's doing this, J's doing that. So I had the J dancing in the rain. He gonna do it for Lil Saint.
Well,
so I got my J on the B2K. You feel me? He going crazy.
Well, since again, like Rosa said, this is the episode of shout outs. Shout out to Val.
Yeah, brother.
Val just walked into the spot. So getting further, like I was wondering, like, so now you kind of put into light with like just the stems and like you having to get like that. I was always wondering about like the marketing, because I was just like, your music is too good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and that's like a true compliment. Like,
appreciate it.
Your music is insane. Like, and when the shit drops, it's felt. Like,
people care.
No, that's it. Because I've seen there's a lot of artists, and no diss to y'all, because sometimes you just put out art just for you. So that's cool too. But like, I've seen a lot of people who put out music, especially in our area, who think they doing stuff. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Like, you sound like everyone else. This don't sound like
never.
A lot of.
No, but that's a struggle too, bro. People was always asking, like, calling me a perfectionist and saying like I'm drawing, I'm this and that because I need to do this and do that.
Drop more. I've told you before. I was like, man, why you not dropping?
Before Drop More, it was shoot videos. Before I had videos, so it's all of that stuff. But I just like to get it to where I could be comfortable with it first, because it's like a lot of times people will fuck with a song and you might not like the song, and it's cool to give the people what they want, but at the same time you gotta have your heart, and if your heart not in it, then it's not gonna be the same. Like I want people to care about the song that I cared about when I was recording, and not the one that didn't matter to me and I was just playing around. Right. That's cool, but it don't mean the same.
All right, so it's a good energy for me. I ain't gonna speak for Rosa. This is a good energy for this episode, this podcast of Yerrp. But let's give the people a little bit of understanding. Rosa in reality is like a cousin-in-law for me, because my wife is his cousin, and I've known Rosa for, I guess, 9 years now.
You part of the mob.
Yeah, part of the mob. And I remember when I started dating Nana, she told me that, shout out to Nana, here we go. She told me about Rosa making music. Now, I always remember she said they used to go and they would sit in a car and he would have like notebooks of just him writing. Like, he just had music. Yeah.
And she was one too. I used to be scared to play my music. She used to be like, please let me hear it. Like, please, like trying to snatch my phone, because I'll have my shit in the headphones. Right. She was like, please let me hear it, because I only let certain people hear it. So yeah, she been on it.
Well, so me knowing how your family is, I'll be honest, the family runs like an Italian mob, man. Like they run like you can't do nothing without someone knowing, type thing. Like everyone is somewhere in the family, and that it's love. It's all love. Like, they support and help you when you need it, and they be on your ass when you need it. So, how do you think the family has helped you better as just a man and an artist? It's a deeper question, but yeah.
The man side, is pros and cons, but you can like let's say you have a strict father or something, like it could be pros to it and cons to it. So he could be like, it could be like a bad thing, but you could learn from it. So the pros would be everybody kind of wild in my family. Like, everybody sing, everybody dance, everybody be running around. Like, we loud. Like, my mom and our side, my immediate family, we from Philly. So my mom and all her friends, they on that. They talk like that. You feel me? They loud as shit. So that added a little bit to like showmanship, because it's like jokes too. You know, when you telling a joke and you got everybody laughing, it's the same thing. Feeling. It's just a smaller scale when you not taking it seriously to get paid for it or whatever it is. It's just everybody tells jokes and sings songs and do what artists do. It's just artists dwell on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like with them, with the man shit, like I just feel like, you know, I definitely had some strong uncles, and that was real sturdy. That was putting shit on me. And then my grandfather, of course, he holding it down. He the sturdiest one. And then for the music, just variety. Because my mom, ex-husband, who's like my father, he would just play a lot of shit, and he just exposed me to a lot. And he would play like R&B music, but would be in the streets. So it had like a different type of theme for me. You feel me? Like I would see like things that I probably shouldn't be seeing as a kid, but the soundtrack was crazy. So it was a weird experience. Though. Yeah,
man. I'll be honest. My favorite thing in the world to do is find new music. Like, Amherst knows. Like, we'll sit we do this almost every night now, especially since the corona hit and all that. So we just be chilling. I'll be sitting in the living room. She'll be sitting next to me, and I'll be on like 3 different streaming services, like looking old, new. Who the fuck I ain't never heard before?
Yeah, music nerd. That's how I started.
She'll look up to me if it's good. She'll look up to me and she'll like smile, like. I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
we do that shit every night. Like, it's no better feeling than like finding better music. Is there any artists that you would like to work with? It doesn't have to be in Delaware, because we bigger than that. So, any new artists that you would like to work with in Delaware or out like beyond, I guess.
I mean, in Delaware, it's already gang out here, so I'm fooling with who I'm fooling with.
Right.
And then if you tough, you a real nigga, bro, I'm gonna fuck with you. So it ain't nothing like that if I don't already know you.
Right.
But besides that, I'm not really. It's nobody in Delaware that I don't really know personally that I want to work with. I'm pretty sure everybody I'm already in contact with them if I like this shit. But like. Other people, I want to work with some foreign artists. Like my music, I got like a weird accent, and it's different the way my shit come across. So I want people with accent. I want to work with some UK boys and like people that just, you feel me? Like some people with different tone and dialect with their shit.
I feel like have you ever heard well, I already know you have, but have you heard anybody say that your music or your tone sounds similar to 070 Shake?
No, I know who that is though. I never heard that though.
That new album,
but that's a good one. Like I would want to work with somebody like her before working with somebody who's like, I don't know,
rapidy rapid.
Not even that. It's because you could be rapidy rap but have a crazy accent, like and just do it different. Like I like weird voices. I like shit to just be different. Like I like high pitched voices, deep ass voices.
Right now, like who's in your headphones right now?
For real, with all this shit, I'm searching like you. I'm just looking for new shit. But besides that, Pop Smoke, I was fucking with his shit heavy, and he's like another one I was talking about. Like his tone, just the the way he was going about it. Yeah, for real. So him, Party Next Door, I love him.
Even though I think Division has a better album.
I didn't listen to it, but I heard them talking about it.
You as an R&B artist need to listen.
I heard them talking about it on Joe Budden podcast how good it was. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. But also, I let shit find me. Like,
it's a time and place.
When somebody tells me, "Yo, listen to this dude," or I keep seeing that person's name, I might keep scrolling past it until the time come. So it'll just happen, and I'll feel it. Like I'll be somewhere, come on, and I feel it the right way, and I'm like, all right, this is hot.
The worst thing that could happen is somebody telling you to listen to someone, and you do it at a time when you shouldn't listen to that type of music.
Yeah.
And then you end up not liking that person.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be confused. All right, so that happened with me with Kid Cudi. So
that's not confusing to me though, because before you even start, I'm like a Cudi stan, but
I know
I understand when bro, like I could play you a song and understand why you don't like it, like even if I like it.
I heard it wasn't before Day and Night. He had like it wasn't even his song. I think he was on someone's song, but they played it when it was like a party situation. So I was just like, and it was like it was what you think Kid Cudi is. Like it was like him like really like singing, like calm. And I was like, I ain't trying to hear this. I'm with the Jones. Like, I'm not trying to hear this right now.
Yeah.
Then I was by myself like 2 years later and I played the same song and I was just by myself. And I was like,
yeah, it's a place and a time for everything. Bro, there's been times where I'm listening to Cudi and I'm like, wow, this shit is like really crazy. And then I get around my John and I'm playing this shit looking like she on the phone friend, like, girl, what you listening to? That shit sounds scary.
Scary. This nigga said scary.
She said that shit sounds scary. I was like, damn, I'm tripping. Let me go cut some of those on.
All right, so going forward, where do you see Rosa?
Right now?
No, like going forward. Like where do you see, like what do you plan to be, like your 5-year plan? Like where do you think Rosa will be?
5. I don't know. I want to make a bigger impact with my songs, but also like get deeper into like film. That was like my first love, and then I just started making songs. But I still want to I want to do movies. That's what I'm on now. I've always been on it, but that's where my heart at.
Yo, that's honestly, more artists need to look for their music be put in placements for like movies and shows and stuff. Like they're looking for people's unreleased music to put in shows, like especially like HBO, Showtime. Like they look for people like that. But if you're listening and looking at this right now, go pick up Splice. New project from Rosa. Matter of fact, go to SoundCloud as well. Go listen to the leaks.
Watch the videos.
Watch the videos. Go do all that. It's a lot of more content coming 2020, right?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of more 2020 content coming out from Rosa. We're gonna probably do this again. I mean, it's always good. This is a regular talk. It's not even really an interview. It's just talking.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna catch up after I, buzz a couple jugs. You feel me? It's gonna be bigger and better. Watch.
Well, you need to go bust a couple jugs. And I will catch everybody else. This is Yerrp, my man.
Yes, sir.